102.5. Second date update.
Have you ever been out on a hot date and done something totally innocent, but to the other person, it looked really bad? I know as a guy, if you're ever over at a girl's place trying to hook up, and you hop into the bathroom to bust out some push-ups real quick to make your chest seem bigger.
Is that really something that you do?
Oh yeah.
Not.
You want to get that swell on to seem a little bit bigger than you are, but through the door, all she can hear is a bunch of grunting.
Yeah.
And then you come out all sweaty, and it's like, oh, you thought I would. Oh no, that's not what I was doing.
You don't hook up very much, do you, Jeffrey?
I had a rough go early on there. Well, one of our listeners apparently got himself into a situation that was totally legitimate, but it may have looked really, really bad.
Oh, no.
His name is TJ. TJ, we'll get to your embarrassing moment in just a second, but first, tell us about the girl you want to call today. What's her name?
Hey, guys. So her name is Alicia.
Okay. Jolly TJ. Where'd you meet Alicia?
I met her on that app, Plenty of Fish.
All right.
Oh.
Okay.
I mean, we say it like that. Why did you choose Plenty of Fish, TJ? Can you tell us?
That is a good question. I
Yeah,
wonder.
yeah. I feel like Tinder and some of those other apps are more like hookup apps, and I'm at a place where I'm looking to meet somebody to have a relationship with.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Not what I think of Plenty of Fish.
I didn't know Fish had enough money to make an app. That's amazing.
Well, when there's plenty of them, they put all their little coins together.
They just, pooled it.
We're just saying that because Plenty of Fish is kind of known in the dating world as like the very bottom end of the app, if that makes sense.
That's actually not what I've heard, and
Okay.
I kind of feel that Tinder's kind of the bottom of the barrel.
Okay.
So
If you like it, that's all that matters.
Yeah, and you
honestly.
you got a hot date, it sounds like, out of it, right, TJ?
yeah, it was actually very interesting. She had a link in her bio to this YouTube video, and it was like her dancing at a wedding, and she had so much energy, and it was horrible. It was horrible dancing, but
Oh my God, I love you for that.
That is cool.
Yeah, we all know somebody that's just a terrible dancer, but you know what? It's cool that they just own it.
Yeah, I
exactly.
mean, the people who really go all out are the ones that you love the most.
Yeah, that's really endearing.
Yeah, I mean, Alexis is in the room. She knows,
I was waiting
understands.
for that.
Yeah. Terrible dancer, Alexis.
Okay.
and if I'm being honest, I'm also a horrible dancer, but I do it with enthusiasm. So
Hey, there you go.
That's cute.
As long as you're having fun.
So did you use that as an opening line with her or something?
I actually did, and it was great because it wasn't that typical like, hey, what's going on? It was like, I'm also a bad dancer. That's what I said.
All right.
Okay.
Obviously, that worked out for you. So
It did.
what did you guys do for your date?
So I took her out to this nice restaurant and, dressed up, was really excited, get her a good meal, and it was a great time, but I'll be honest, I don't go to a lot of nice restaurants. I'm not like...
How dare you?
You're not wealthy. Hang up on this
we
man.
only talk to people who go out to nice restaurants on a consistent basis.
Like, I'm normally good with, like, Chipotle or McDonald's. Like, I'm
Right.
not going to
Yeah.
lie.
I feel that.
But I wanted to do something nice. And we go to this restaurant, and a little something happened at the beginning that I think maybe threw her off, and it threw me off.
Oh, no.
I'm not used to places that bring you wines to the table and give you... They gave me like a little sample of the wine to taste it to see if I would like it. I was completely unaware that you're not supposed to spit it back out.
No,
Oh,
it's not
no.
a tasting. No.
You have to have like a spittoon if you're going to do that. Like,
Yeah.
where did you spit it back out? Right back in your glass?
Yeah.
Oh, honey.
Listen, I used to be a fine dining server. When you see someone not know what to do, it is excruciating as a server.
But honestly, she laughed, and like she didn't seem to judge me for that at the
That's
moment.
awesome.
That's good.
Yeah.
And you shouldn't be judged for it. I mean, it's a silly mistake, and it's cute that you're laughing at it yourself.
Totally.
Yeah.
So is that the embarrassing thing that you said happened?
So that was a embarrassing thing that happened. There was
Oh.
something else. We got back on track. We had good conversation. Had some wine. Had a really good time.
Swallowed it this time.
Yeah, hopefully. It just spits it all night.
Exactly. They brought me a different glass, so it was great.
Nice.
Good service. Good service.
Good service. And at the end, she had made it very clear when she got there, like in a nice way, that she would feel more comfortable if we split the check, which was totally cool with me. Like I get that, no pressure. So we did that. We each put our card on the bill,
Okay.
Her card, she had like a unique cover on her card, though. It was actually really cool. It was like this eagle over the waves with a sunset. Like, I've never seen a credit card like this.
Yeah, where you
sound
can,
kinda
I mean, you can get like personalized credit cards.
I have
with,
a
like
sports team on mine.
whatever
like,
picture you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally. And I've seen sports teams. I've just never seen like this piece of art that was so neat.
Okay.
Okay.
So I took a picture of it because I wanted to like keep this piece of art. It was so cool.
Oh.
Oh.
And right as I was taking the picture of it, she came back to the table.
Oh.
That looks
Okay.
bad.
Yeah.
That looks so
Yeah.
bad.
Really icky.
Ooh.
Like now I think she thinks I was trying to like steal her credit card information or like
Yeah.
What did you say to her?
I told her, I was like, no, I really like this design. And she kind of
Design?
smiled.
It's a card.
Yeah.
It's a rectangle.
Did she tell you to delete the photo? I would have.
Yeah.
She didn't, but she like also kind of clammed up and grabbed her card immediately and
Yeah.
put it back in her wallet. And,
And you're like, no, just sign this. I just want to see what your signature looks like.
Right.
By the way, what's your social?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's your birthday?
Just a coincidence.
So I feel so dumb because then the rest of the night, you know, like we kind of wrapped things up there and said goodnight. You know, we kind of gave each other a hug, but it was like kind of an awkward hug. And
Yeah.
You lost your momentum, huh?
Yeah.
yes. And it was going so well, guys, despite the wine mix-up. It was going so well. So I just, I feel dumb, guys, and I just don't know how to talk to her and get her back because she
Right.
ghosted me. So
I mean, you do come across for sure as a credit card thief.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
sketchy.
Yeah.
Just to be blunt.
I hope not, but I can understand, like, why she would have thought that.
Yeah.
I mean, I hope not. I have a new TV, but
Yeah.
it's fine.
Yeah.
Well, let's see what Alicia has to say. We're going to play a song. We'll come back. We'll call her, and we'll try and get you your second date update, all right?
Thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
All right, hold on. If you're single, trying to find love, you can treat every date like a learning experience.
Okay, yeah.
You know,
that's nice.
you kind of figure out what to do and what not to do in the dating world.
Yeah.
And one of our listeners, TJ, definitely learned a lot of things you shouldn't do when he went out with a woman named Alicia. Like, he learned, do not spit your wine back into the glass when the server offers you a taste.
No.
Also, don't take a photo of your date's credit card because you think the design on the front's cool.
Some things you think people would already know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the important thing is he's going to take these life lessons, chew them up, digest them, unlike his wine, and then maybe turn it into another date.
Okay.
He's gonna poop it
That's
out?
good. That's quite the cycle.
That's how you learn. But TJ, okay, if it doesn't work out, you know, it's all right. That's the whole idea behind the website Plenty of Fish, is that there's plenty of other fish for you to learn from.
Good point, Jeffrey.
Eventually, you're bound to snag one of these pesky fish, maybe one of the dumb ones.
You're saying it's a numbers game.
Yeah. So
Maybe
don't
a
give up.
Maybe a throwback, but you can always keep it
There you go.
if you want.
Fair enough. That's good to know.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't think he feels much better.
No.
TJ, I actually have a lot of faith in this one because I can totally understand, like, she met you on Plenty of Fish, you're taking pictures of her credit card, why she's not calling back, but I'll vouch for you that you're a stand-up guy and you weren't committing credit card fraud.
Yeah.
I appreciate that because I wasn't.
Okay.
Okay.
You know, though, Brooke.
I don't know. I just trust him. He sounds like a nice guy. TJ.
Well,
Like,
Yeah.
That's how you get scammed.
TJ
Brooke.
doesn't even know how to taste wine correctly. I mean, he's not sophisticated enough to pull off some, like, big scheme.
All
Don't
right.
insult the man.
I'm just saying.
And if
She's
you're
not wrong, guys. She's really not wrong. So
Yeah.
She's not
Okay.
wrong.
See? I like TJ.
Me too.
I believe you now, too, brother.
Okay, TJ, let's try and get you a second date. I'm going to call Alicia and we'll see what she has to say. You ready?
I absolutely am. Thanks, guys.
All right, let's dial the number right now. Here we go.
Hello,
Hi, can I speak to Alicia, please?
this is she.
Hi, Alicia. My name's Jeffrey from the radio show Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning.
How'd you get this number?
We're just going through the phone book, dialing everybody's numbers, saying what's up.
There's no phone book listing of
We're
cell phone
bored.
numbers.
We're really bored.
Oh, well, you have to pay for it.
Yeah.
The real reason I'm calling is we're doing something called a second date update. Have you ever heard of that before?
I've heard people talk about it, but I don't know. I didn't know it was a real thing.
Yep, it's real, and now you're on one. So
Congrats.
how about that?
Are you serious? This is hilarious.
Yeah,
Am I on air right now?
yeah, that's right.
Is that cool with you, Alicia?
I mean, I guess. Sure.
All right, I'll take that.
Yeah,
It's
that works.
great.
That's an affirmative. So the reason why we're calling you is because a guy emailed us hoping to get a hold of you. His name is TJ.
Oh.
Ah.
Oh, no.
Aw, you were all happy.
Not the fish you were hoping for.
Not really. I mean,
Oh, no.
he called you guys.
Yeah.
Kind of.
I mean, he told us all about your day and we spoke with him a little bit. He sounds like a really nice guy.
I mean, he's all right.
That's such a bad review.
I don't know how to explain this. I'm caught off guard. I'm sorry.
I mean, so TJ did, when we spoke to him, he told us about some of the awkward things that happened during your date.
Yeah.
Like he told us about spitting wine back into his glass when he was going to taste it.
yeah, I mean, I wasn't sure if he was trying to be funny or not. I mean, then I realized that he just didn't know what was going on.
But it was kind of like cute, right? Like it's one of those moments where you're like, oh, you're so dorky. It's cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was more like, oh, you're so dumb and not.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
He said he had a few of those moments because he also told us about at the end of the night when he was taking a picture of your credit card. And he said that he wasn't trying to like steal your information off of it. He was just really impressed by the design on the front of the card.
Oh my God. All right. So that freaked me out initially, and the thought didn't cross my mind that he was trying to steal information because I could easily identify him and get him for that. But
Right.
what really drove me nuts was like, so for dessert, he had ordered like, it was a decadent like peanut butter brownie dessert.
Okay.
And he was like handling his phone and he had touched my credit card and his fingers were just so filthy. It was like toddler sticky fingers.
Wait, what?
Hold
I'm
on.
sorry. You didn't think that he was like, I thought for sure you weren't calling him back because he looked like some credit card scammer, but you were just grossed out by him a little bit?
Yeah, like a lot of it.
Oh,
Because he had sticky fingers and he touched your credit card with them? That's it?
Spitting wine out.
It wasn't just sticky, like he had peanut butter like on his nail. Like it was just
Let's hope it was peanut butter.
Yeah.
yeah.
Come
Well,
on.
now that you mention it, I mean,
Oh,
oh
gosh.
my God.
I mean, I could see where that moment would be. I mean, but
I see how it would be sort of disgusting, but you think that you don't have a future with him romantically because he has sticky fingers after eating a delicious treat?
It was embarrassing. But I mean, there was like another issue that I had with him.
Oh.
So like after our date, I went on Facebook to look him up. I was very intrigued by his messy eating, but I noticed that we had a mutual friend. So I messaged her and asked her if she like, how did she know TJ? Like, did she go out on a date with him?
Uh-huh.
And then that girl ended up messaging me on Messenger
oh my
and
God.
said TJ basically has a littering problem.
Littering?
What? Did you say littering, like throw garbage on the ground littering?
Yeah, and I'm like one of those people. I'm like, I find that very disrespectful, and I'm not cool with that.
Yeah.
Basically, she had mentioned that they had gone out on a date to Chick-fil-A. Okay, so
He definitely stepped up the class with your date, though, so maybe you should take that as a compliment.
I guess. But after he had finished eating, they were in the car, and he just kind of like chucked the whole bag of garbage out the window.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's bad.
I was
Okay.
like, who's tattling on people for littering? But that's
Yeah.
like a moment.
That's
That's like,
Okay.
Yeah, like
Yeah, we were talking about behaviors that you can change and can't change. You can't change a litterer. That's for
just
sure.
throws a whole bag of something out the
know.
window.
Yeah, that's
Are you
messed up.
sure?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe this is like hearsay. You know, it's like this person knew this person knew this person. Like, what if it's even just a different TJ altogether or something?
That's a good point. So let's ask TJ directly. TJ, are you a litterer?
So this is the problem with getting second. Hi, first of all, hi, Alicia.
So, Alicia, I should probably tell you that TJ's been on the other line listening and you heard everything that you said. Did I forget to mention that?
yeah, you did.
I know exactly what you're talking about, and let me clarify because that again, that's the problem with secondhand telephone. You know, people just say things. There was a giant cockroach on the floor of her car, and I had to use the bag to kill it, but it was climbing up on the bag, so I threw it out the window because I freaked out.
Whoa.
So, Alicia, what are you thinking here? Are you skeptical or do you believe him?
I mean, is that a real story? Like, why would you even go and handle a cockroach? I mean, they're fast. How could you even catch it?
What are the odds you're in a car and you see a cockroach? It's never happened once in my life. And then second, that it happens to climb on while you're throwing. I mean,
It depends on the state of the inside of that car.
Listen, he didn't know that he was going to have to defend himself in this story, Alicia, and he came up immediately with this response. I mean, either he's an incredible liar or that is just the truth.
That's a good point, Brooke.
I know it doesn't make me sound like the manliest man, but
And not the most hygienic person either. Like, earlier we learned that you're a messy eater who doesn't care about getting those nasty peanut butter fingers on your phone.
How could you not see that? That would be a huge turnoff on a date.
Yeah.
I know.
I don't know why.
And I bet he's the type of person that likes to lick the peanut butter off his fingers one by one.
It's definitely under his fingernail beds.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
You know,
well, actually, not anymore because he already sucked it all out.
Okay.
I'm going to throw up.
I mean, Alicia, would you have gone out with him again if you hadn't heard the litter story?
I don't know. I feel like maybe you need to go to finishing school or something.
Finishing school?
TJ, I don't think Alicia is trying to be mean. She's just trying to help you out so you don't do this again in the future.
Yeah.
frankly, she's not who I thought she was. And honestly, I don't mean to insult you, but you're being a negative Nancy right now.
Ooh,
Oh, wow.
Dang, we got to bleep that?
I don't know.
That was bad.
I told you the aggressive TJ was coming out earlier.
Yeah.
He means business.
Honestly, I think you're being quite judgmental, and I thought we had a nice time. And if you're this nitpicky and judgmental, I don't know if I want a second date.
Oh.
Whoa.
TJ laying down the law.
Tables have turned.
Is he a little more attractive when he does that, or are you rolling your eyes right now?
I mean, I'm fine with that choice. That makes it easier for me to say no.
Oh.
Well, no, you guys can't do that because I have to ask you if you guys would like to go out on another date first,
Oh.
and we'll pay for it.
I think I'm going to have to pass, you guys. I'm sorry.
Okay.
No, I'm happy with this, guys. I'm going to have to pass, too.
Well, I'm sorry, TJ, no second date.
You know what? I'm fine with that, guys. There's plenty of fish, like you told me earlier.
Oh, yeah, there you
Switch to Tinder.
go. Or plenty of cockroaches, depending on what website you want to try.
Moving 92.5.
Are you single and feeling out of the loop? Put away that mouse and get out of the house. Join In the Loop, Seattle's brand new activities club just for singles. Go to intheloopsingles.com today.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
The girl that's on the phone to do a second date update today actually got stood up completely for her first date, but she feels like it might be her fault.
Really?
Yeah, normally when somebody gets stood up, they're angry at the other person. They're like, I just want to get them on the phone so I can yell at them.
Yeah.
But she feels like she might have actually screwed up and maybe understands why this guy didn't show up for her date. Amy, how are you?
Hi, guys. I'm okay.
First of all, did he just stand you up completely?
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. I waited at the bar and waited, and I never saw anyone. I didn't hear from him.
That's like the worst feeling ever. How long did you wait?
Well, I was there for like 30 minutes when I started to wonder if I should maybe like text or call, and then right around 45 minutes, I'm kind of patient, I guess.
Yeah.
And I texted him and didn't hear anything back, and then I called him.
And no answer to that either?
What?
Yeah, so I probably waited about an hour total.
Okay, and how did you meet this guy?
I met him online.
Okay, and how long had you been talking before you decided to meet up?
We were chatting for like 2 weeks, and we had pretty lengthy conversations.
Okay.
And I really felt like I knew this guy and, you know, knew a lot about him. And, I mean, I don't know if any of you have done online dating, but it's pretty clear, you know, the guys that are just looking for one thing, and they pretty much get to the point really quick. I mean, most guys aren't going to spend 2 weeks figuring out who you are and what you like.
Unless they're good at it. And then you'll have no idea that that's all they want. So you just made plans to meet at this bar, and then you're waiting there for like 45 minutes. And what's going through your mind while you're waiting for him?
Well, a lot of things. I know that he lives like 25 minutes away, so that was one of the things I thought, well, you know, maybe he's stuck in traffic. So I
Okay,
gave
yeah.
it a little while.
Because if he lived right down the street and he was 45 minutes late, you'd be like, all right, he's definitely standing me up. So you thought maybe it was a traffic issue?
Yeah, so I texted him initially and just was like, you know, is everything okay? And I didn't hear anything back. And so then I thought, well, maybe he's in an accident or something.
And that's the kind of the point where you like start to not necessarily hope that he's in an accident, but like maybe not like a bad accident where he's injured, but I hope maybe he got like a little bit of an accident so that he's not standing me up.
Right.
So your email did say though that you feel like it might be your fault that he stood you up, and why is that? You never really actually explained it.
Yeah. So it's like a tiny, tiny white lie on the dating profile.
Okay, what was your white lie?
I'm 32, and I said that I was 25.
That's a big difference there.
You lied about your age.
7 years, that is a big age difference, Amy.
I mean, you know how it is. Guys want younger women, and at the time, it seemed like the right thing to do.
And did you ever come clean about this?
No, I have not come clean. So that's my thought, is that maybe he Googled me. Or Facebooked me, or
so what? I mean, you've been online dating a lot. You said, what do you do when guys show up? They think you're 25 and you're actually 32. How do you break that to them?
I mean, I don't think that I look that much different than I did. I mean, I was using a picture from a few years ago, but I really don't think that I look that different.
Amy, you were catfishing him.
Here's the deal: is once you hit the 30 mark, you get less messages from people. People are just not as interested. And so, putting that I'm 25, I simply get more messages and more people are willing to look at me and then potentially...
Amy, I know where you're coming from. Look, if I were to do online dating, all right, I never have, but if I were, my profile picture would be Mario Lopez.
It's really similar.
So I can understand where you're coming from. You want to make yourself seem a little more attractive. And this is the only thing that you can think of is that maybe he found out your real age.
Exactly.
So are you wanting to call and apologize and see if you can make good with that?
Well, I honestly just want to find out what it is, why he stood me up.
All right. We'll play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, okay?
Okay.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Amy is on the phone with us, and she wants to call a guy named Craig today because Craig stood her up for her date. But Amy feels like it might be her fault because they met online and Amy lied about her age by 7 years. She's 32 years old, said that she was 25. She thinks maybe that he Googled her or maybe showed up and saw her and realized that she wasn't 25 and then just decided to split. She hasn't heard anything from him after waiting for like 45 minutes. So we're going to call, try to get him on the phone and see if we can find out if that's the reason. Amy, I was thinking about it, and I don't think that he stood you up because you lied about your age.
You don't?
No, I don't. Because if I showed up and you said you were 25 and then I saw that you were like in your 30s, I would have definitely stayed and came and talked to you.
Whoa.
Because it's probably a sure thing. Because you're getting older and you're running out of time and you got to get it in while you can. You know what I mean? I know that it's probably going to happen with you.
I'm with you, bro.
Yeah, right?
What is wrong with you guys?
Nice. Okay.
Well, I'm going to dial the phone number right now, see if we can get him on the phone and find out why he stood you up, okay?
All right.
All right, here we go.
Hello,
Hi, can I speak to Craig, please?
this is Craig.
Hey, Craig, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Juball in the morning.
Who? Sorry?
Jubal from Brooke and Juball in the morning, the radio show.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Fine. Sorry, why are you calling?
I'm calling because you recently sort of went out on a date with a listener of ours, and they wanted us to get a hold of you.
Oh.
And I say sort of went out on a date because you never actually showed up to the date.
You're talking about Amy?
Yes, I am talking about Amy. She emailed us and told us that you guys have been talking online and made plans to meet up at a bar, and then you no-showed.
I'm sorry, so she called you and wanted you to call me?
Yep.
Or...
Yeah, because apparently you haven't answered any of her phone calls or texts or anything like that.
Oh, okay, so she's upset about it?
You know what?
What?
Well, we talked to her, and she's not really as upset as you think you would be if somebody made you wait at a bar for 45 minutes and didn't answer any text messages or phone calls from them. She just kind of wants to know why.
It's really complicated, and it's not her fault. That's important for her to know. I should have texted her.
Okay. Well, if it's not her fault, can you tell us what it is so that we can let her know? Because, I mean, you can imagine if you're in her shoes and you make plans to meet with somebody that you think is cool and then they don't show up, it upset you a little bit, even if you're not like outwardly upset at that person.
I can imagine that.
Yeah.
I could see how, yes.
So could you do her that favor and let us know why you would stand her up?
I mean, I had every intention of meeting her and going on a date as we planned, but I live in Puyallup and I just couldn't go through with it.
What?
Because you live in Puyallup.
Well, I mean, kind of. It's a long story, but basically a situation that just makes it very difficult.
Are you embarrassed because you live in Puyallup? I'm more confused. You say you have a situation. I'd like to find out what that means, but I'm confused why you just mentioned the cities.
Basically, I live in Puyallup, and I don't go into Seattle very much, ever. Okay? I mean, the last time I was there was probably 2 years ago.
What?
You know, and it's not that far away by distance, but for me, going into the city tends to stress me out, and the closer I got to Seattle, you know, kind of my fears were building and kind of started to overwhelm me.
Wow.
Is it the traffic?
It's traffic, it's people, there's a lot of tall buildings, and that's basically a lot of movement, and I honestly don't know how you guys do it. Like, you walk down just a regular street in a city, and there's so many sounds, you don't know where they're coming from, like there's people everywhere, cars. Traffic alone is enough to just, like, freak me out. You know, there's people changing lanes, not even signaling, so many bad drivers. How do you guys even operate?
So correct me if I'm wrong, Craig. It sounds like you were scared of the city.
I'm not scared of it necessarily, but it just...
He's petrified
I'm not
of it,
scared
Jubal.
of it. Yeah, I'm just really, really frightened of it.
He just breaks out into cold sweats, that's all.
I don't have nightmares about it or anything. You know, like, it's not like a horror movie for me, but it's just a lot.
I understand, and that's something that's hard to tell somebody before you've even had your first date.
Yeah, I mean, like, what am I supposed to do? Text her and say, sorry, I'm scared of the big city.
Just I'm a little country boy, and I can't possibly drive in with all those cars and people.
Did you see that giant space needle they got up there?
You know what, Craig? I meet a lot of people like you after my comedy shows when I do them, like in Puyallup and stuff like that. They talk about the city of Seattle like it's foreign, like they've never gone there. And they're just like, I can't even drive in there because the traffic scares me and I hate going there.
Anytime I invite friends from Tacoma, they're always like, oh, I hate coming to Seattle.
Yeah.
The traffic.
I'm sorry, but he is playing such a victim role here when he's the one that stood this girl up and you never even sent her a text. Like, you could have made up any other excuse in the world. You didn't even have to tell her the truth.
I'm not a liar. I didn't want to lie to her and also get into something else where, you know, she didn't know the real truth. So I just figured it was easier to not, you know.
All right. But I do have to let you know that Amy is actually on the other line and heard everything that you just said.
Hi, Craig.
Oh, my God. Oh, my gosh.
So I really wasn't sure why you stood me up, but I really never would have guessed that it's because you were scared of.
Yeah, I mean, why would you go to that? I know, and
I mean, why didn't you just tell me? You know what I mean? I waited there, and then I spent this whole time wondering, what did I do to make you stand me up? Because I really liked you, and all you had to do was, you know, answer my text message or answer my phone call.
I know. I just didn't know how to tell you. And
yeah, Craig. I mean, listen, Craig. Amy is a 32-year-old woman. Okay, she can handle the news that you have trouble going to the city.
Amy's 25.
Oh, did I make a mistake there?
Yeah, she's 25.
Yeah.
I mean,
actually, she's 32.
Really?
Are we talking about this?
So I guess you both have something that you kind of didn't tell each other, right?
That's messed up. That is messed up.
I figure now you both can come clean about everything.
Are you really 32?
Kinda.
Kinda, sorta.
Why didn't you tell me?
Really, I just didn't think you were going to be attracted to me if I was 32, or you wouldn't have messaged me, or...
Honestly, I thought you were a really mature 25-year-old. But I'm not. I have no problem with you being 32. It's a little weird that you lied to me, but I guess I kind of hid things from you, too.
Yeah, and you made her wait at a bar for 45 minutes, Craig.
True.
So maybe
even?
give her a break on the age thing.
Oh, my God.
All right.
Okay?
Yeah.
Craig, would you like a second date with Amy? I will pay for it.
I don't know how it would work because I don't like to go to Seattle, and she probably doesn't want to come to me, and, it's kind of one or the other.
I mean, at least we could meet in the middle, maybe, so I'm not always traveling, and maybe you could ride back with me sometime, and you'll be with me, and you'll be safe. Or
You'll be safe from big, scary Seattle.
You won't,
oh, my God.
You won't get robbed, Craig.
Yeah.
So what do you think? Can you guys find a way to make this crazy long-distance relationship of yours work?
Long distance.
Craig, have you ever been to the metropolis called Renton?
Yes.
Yes, you have. Okay, so you know where that is. What if we have you guys meet there?
That should be fine.
Okay.
I can deal with that, yeah.
Craig, it's a city that Craig can handle. And Amy, you know where that is. You don't mind traveling?
Not at all.
Not at all. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Then congratulations, you guys. You got your second date, Amy. Well, first date, I guess, because you never showed up on the first one. But whatever.
Right. I'm super excited.
Yeah. I promise I will be there, and if I'm not there, then I will call.
Okay. I promise I will be there unless the parking lot is full. Too many people.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning. Nice to meet you.
We got an email for a second date from a guy named Dan. And Dan only waited 4 days after his date to get in touch with us.
Okay.
Normally,
quick. Yeah.
Normally people wait like a week,
Yeah.
2 weeks, several years before they'll enlist our help.
It's actually, it's happened multiple times.
But Dan needs instant gratification.
Okay.
And I'm just going to say, Dan, you're coming across a little bit needy.
Uh-oh.
And it's turning me on.
No, it's not instant gratification. I just want to figure it out before the line goes cold.
Yeah, Jeff, that's what I thought.
I'm just saying, it's working.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe she doesn't feel the same way that I do.
We like clingy.
But who do you need to get a hold of? Tell us her name. Because if you're checking in with us after 4 days, it probably means you've called her upwards of like 40 times.
No, like 3 times.
Yeah, anybody in the room believe Dan?
We'll do the radio math on that one. And
3 times in a minute.
You multiply by 56, I think.
So what's her name?
Her name's Jody.
All right.
Okay.
Jody, okay.
And how'd you meet Jody?
We met on a dating app.
Okay. What'd you like about her?
So I just like how she was like put together because, a lot of people are just in their yoga pants on the apps, but she was actually like well dressed, put together. And then like when we met up in person, she didn't wear any makeup and still look good, which I like and appreciate that it's not.
Wow.
She like tries but isn't like too obsessed about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Most girls would
That's
never
nice.
go on a date without makeup. Well, the girls I'm into.
Yeah.
I don't know
Okay.
about most
What'd you
girls.
guys end up doing for your date?
Well, we decided to just hang out and grab a drink because, you never know what people are like in person and all that.
Sure.
What does that mean? You don't know what people are going to be like in person, so you grab a drink?
Maybe their photos are like 3 years and 45 pounds ago. Maybe the guy's a crazy person, so you meet in public. That's what everyone does.
Have you had
It
those
makes
experiences?
Hasn't everyone on a dating app had those experiences?
Yeah, you're making me sound weird. I'm not the weird one here.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I mean, I think that's safe. One drink isn't a huge commitment. It's half an hour tops if things aren't going well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly. But things were going well. We're drinking at the bar. I'm like really into skimboarding.
What's
and
that?
she didn't know what that was. It's like surfing, but instead of being in the water, you're on the sand and run towards the water and then like drop the board and hop on.
Right. It's like, I always thought that was boogie boarding or whatever, but it's different.
No,
it's
that's
different
when you're on
than
your
that.
belly. This, you start running and throw the board on the sand, on the
Okay.
wet sand, and go into the ocean.
It looks like it's more painful when you fall.
It's definitely not fun when you fall. I would agree with that.
That's cool. Was she impressed?
Well, she'd never heard of it, so, I showed her a couple of videos, then I actually asked the bartender for, like, an old cardboard box and started demonstrating it in the bar. There was a little room.
What?
You demonstrated skimboarding in the bar?
Like slow motion. I didn't actually go anywhere, but just the mechanics of it. Like, you run, drop, and slide.
What was her response to that?
She was into it, and then after a couple times I did it, she decided to do it. But then, like, she started falling over, but I caught her, like it was kind of, so that worked out.
Did you kiss her, or when you caught her, or what'd you do?
We had a nice eye contact moment, kind of huggy, grippy, but didn't.
Grippy.
Sounds like things were going well.
Yeah, and then a little while later, I was like, hey, what about coming over to my place to watch a movie? And she was totally down with it.
Okay.
I'm thinking maybe a movie, maybe something else.
Right.
Okay.
Because nobody ever just means movie.
Yeah. How'd things go back at your place?
It started out good. We started watching a movie, but like my place was a little dirty. Maybe I didn't believe in myself that night before I left. I didn't like clean up right.
I know this is going to happen anyway.
I see.
Crap here.
I feel like it always works that way, though, right? Like, it's like when you go out and you're a woman and you don't shave your legs, you're like, well, it's not going to lead to anything. And then you're like, dang it! So hairy.
I mean, it sounds like a match made in heaven. Like, you didn't clean your apartment, she didn't put on makeup or try it all. Like, it didn't seem like either of you were very into this.
But I hadn't done the dishes and the trash, and like, I don't know, like 15, 20 minutes in, I felt her notice it, really, and like the vibe definitely changed.
Did you say anything about it?
No, before I even could, she just started going like, I'm getting tired, I gotta go, but I definitely want to come back and we'll finish the movie another time.
Well, that seems legit, though.
But she never called back, and like, I feel she's totally blowing me off.
Okay.
Weird.
So what do you think it is?
I think it's the messy apartment, but usually I'm not messy at all. That's the crazy thing. Is just that was the one time that I didn't clean that day, or that week. I didn't have work a lot and didn't get a chance to clean up. And I guess I should always believe in myself.
I mean, that's a good place to start.
Yeah.
I know, but there's nothing more depressing than when you clean up right before a date and then you come home alone to a spotless apartment. And you're like, well, that was a double waste of time.
Rubs it in your face.
Yeah.
That's why I never clean too, bro. I feel you, man.
You and Jose are kindred spirits. So, all right. Well, we're going to play a song. We'll come back and we'll call Jody for you and try and get you your second date, okay?
All right. Maybe you can convince her I'm not a slob.
I mean, you're asking a lot from me. You're still really playing that needy role here. But we'll try our best, all right? We're going to do that next. You're just tuning in for the second date. We're on the phone with one of our listeners named Dan. And Dan, most people would probably look at your date and point out all the red flags.
Oh, okay.
You know, but I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
All right, I'm not going to call attention to the fact that you're anti-women wearing yoga pants or that you set a one-drink limit for yourself at the bar for some reason, or your unusually dirty apartment. And I'm especially not going to harp on the fact that it's only been 4 days since you met this woman.
Dang.
And now you're asking a radio station to contact her for you. I'm not going to point those things out.
Dude, kick him while he's down.
But what I will point out is that you, sir, have one of the best, and I really mean this, one of the best phone connections that we've ever heard.
You do
called
have a
into
good,
this show.
It is a good line.
And that's something no amount of red flags can ever take away from you.
You're going to jinx it.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
It's really
it is
nice.
clear. It's very clear.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know. That's like 5 bars right
Yeah,
there.
Dude,
I think
6 bars.
so. Dan, just checking. I mean, is there anything else that we need to know that you're leaving out? Because sometimes people do that with us.
Look, I understand how you could twist this, but, like, here's the deal, right? Like, I like her. Like, who skimboards in a bar? You know, like, she's cool. Plus, honestly, like, I only watched a little bit of the movie with her before she left, and I want to see the end of the movie.
I will
you
say,
know?
I think that's a good sign. It's a good sign of a devoted person. If you are actually willing to not finish a movie without someone else.
Yes. Dan, you're definitely one of our most devoted callers that we've ever had call in for a second date.
I think that's a compliment.
It's the biggest compliment I can give.
Or it's just there. Yeah.
All right, so we're going to call Jody for you and get your second date, okay? Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Jody, please?
Who's calling?
Is this Jody?
Who's calling?
I asked you first. Is this Jody?
That's fair.
It's her phone.
Okay. This is Jeffrey from the radio show Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning. Now you go. Is this Jody?
Okay. Yes.
Yes.
Hi,
Okay.
Jody.
Hi.
She's so confused.
We're calling you today because we're doing something called a second date. Have you ever heard of that before?
Maybe, I don't know, like a long time ago. I don't know.
Okay, well, just to refresh your memory, it's if someone goes out on a date and afterwards they're not getting a call back, they can reach out to us and we'll call that person for you to figure out the reason why.
Oh, that's so weird.
Well, we're calling you because you recently went out with a guy. His name's Dan.
Oh.
Yeah, very recently.
Yeah.
Like 4 days ago, he said.
Yeah, I just went out with him.
Yeah, he's eager, Jody.
He had a really good time with you, and he's wondering how you felt about it.
I don't know. I mean,
Because he did tell us about what happened on the date. He said you guys went to a bar, and he showed you how to, what was it, skin surfing?
Skimboard.
Skimboarding.
Skimboarding. Yeah?
Yeah, we did that.
Yeah, okay. Sounds like you enjoyed that.
Well, you had to have enjoyed it because he said that, you guys went back to his apartment. So if you weren't having a good time, you would have left already.
Yeah, we did go back to his place to watch a movie. And, I mean, it was fine at first, but I guess I started feeling a little uncomfortable.
When did those uncomfortable feelings begin?
I feel like we're in a 6th grade sex ed class all of a sudden.
Yeah.
No, he was like a gentleman, right? Like, it wasn't like that, but I don't know. I wasn't there that long, and his apartment is just a little weird.
He did mention that it was kind of dirty.
Yeah, he told us.
Was that a turnoff?
I mean, a little of that maybe, but like, then I went and I used the restroom, and I noticed that there was like this snowman soap dish, which I just like thought was weird. And then when I came out, I noticed that there were like these Santa figurine things on like his coffee table, and there was like Christmas stuff on his mantle. And as I was coming out of the bathroom, I could see like the back corner of the room where we were sitting, like, and there was a big Christmas tree in the corner.
Wow, you must have been like more than one drink in if you missed a Christmas tree when you walked in.
Well, it wasn't on when we got home. Obviously, like the lights were all off. But when I came out of the bathroom, he had turned the lights on the Christmas tree.
It was like mood lighting in his apartment.
Yeah, but it's like not Christmas time. I didn't know what was going on. I don't know. It was like a lot of stuff. Like I kind of felt like he's like a Christmas freak or something. Like I don't know. Maybe it's like laziness. Maybe he just doesn't want to pack the stuff up.
So he's like either really lazy or he's obsessed with Christmas.
But why would that make you stop seeing somebody that you're having a good time with?
I mean, honestly, like I haven't said no yet to like going out again. Like I'm just trying to think about how to like bring up that I think it's like a little weird. I feel bad that I just like left.
Maybe in a Christmas card it would get across to him how you really felt.
I wonder if there was another way we could bring it up.
That's an interesting point, Jose.
Thank you, Jeffrey.
Because maybe it's the right time to let you know, Jody, that Dan has been on the other line listening this entire time and wants to talk to you.
What? No.
Yeah, he sees you when he's sleeping, and he knows that you're awake.
Don't do that.
No. Shut up. He's not on the phone.
He is. Dan, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey!
Hi, Jody.
Hi.
Oh my gosh.
Can I ask you a question? Are you like Jewish or something? Is that why the whole thing's offending you?
What? That's the question?
I was gonna ask her what she wanted
It's
for
a fair
Christmas.
point.
No, I'm not actually, but I wouldn't say I'm offended by it. I just thought it was weird. Can I ask a question? You had a radio station call me?
Yeah, that might have been an overreaction.
Might.
I mean, it's only been like 4 days since I saw you. Like, I don't
My
understand.
experience, once it's like 5-6 days, a second date isn't going to happen, so I just wanted to figure it out either way.
I will say I'll back Dan on that because honestly, Jody, be honest. Were you actually going to call him back?
I honestly was still thinking about it. That's honestly.
Okay.
But the more days you think, the less the chances are of you calling him. It goes 6, 7, 8 days. Next thing you know,
It's exponential growth.
Yeah, I know all about that.
Okay, but the problem obviously comes from the Christmas decorations inside Dan's apartment. So, Dan, can you explain why do you have Christmas decorations up right now?
I like the holiday vibe, like it improves my spirit and attitude. If I'm having a bad day, I turn on the lights. It feels a little happier.
Dude, totally, man.
But all year long?
Yeah.
I mean, isn't that the thing about the holidays? It's like a special time of year. If you make it 12 months out of the year, then it's not special anymore.
I can understand that viewpoint. It's been working for me. I mean, this is the first year I've gone year-round, but I've definitely gotten 6 months before, and if we're putting cards on the table, like I didn't even show you my reindeer.
What reindeer?
I have a whole collection of different stuffed reindeer, like 50 different ones, and they just make me feel better about things.
Oh, okay. Just 50 stuffed reindeer. That's not weird. Right, Jody?
Oh my God. I mean, the whole thing is weird. To have Christmas stuff up right now, I mean, to me, it's a little weird. I mean, I guess like maybe wanting to cheer yourself up is like a nice idea to just have, I don't know about these reindeer though, but the lights maybe.
I don't understand why you're hating on Christmas like this.
I don't think she's
wait
hating
a minute.
Christmas.
I'm not hating on it. I was surprised more than anything.
Okay, well, Dan, now you know what made her feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And Jody, you know now that he's a little bit of a Christmas freak. So now that all the feelings are out there, what do you say, Jody, to going out with Dan one more time? We'll pay for it.
I mean...
And on top of this, we'll also throw in a free helping of Christmas cheer on the house.
Love it.
Dan, can I ask you, like, one more question?
Okay.
Like, would you be open to maybe just, like, toning it down a little bit? Like, the tree, definitely. But maybe, like, the stockings,
Okay. Well, now
you have stockings, too?
Jody, you're getting a little controlling. You're trying to redecorate his entire apartment
Oh, my
now.
God.
Take away the tree. You take away Christmas.
No, I'm with you, Jody. Take it down, Dan.
Oh.
Look, I guess it's been far enough away from Christmas. I could get rid of some stuff, put it in the closet, the tree and stocking, but can I keep the snowman soap dish, though? I really like that when I wash my hands.
What do you think, Jody? Don't be a Scrooge.
I'm okay with the soap dish.
All right. So is that a yes? You guys are going to go out on another date?
Yeah, that's a yes.
Oh.
All right.
Nice.
Look at the magic of the season does exist.
Yeah.
Holidays.
Now sing us out with a Christmas tune.
Here comes Santa Claus. Here comes Santa Claus. Here.
Santa Claus.
You guys like it? I changed Santa to Dan.
Yeah, we caught that. Yeah. Good, Dan.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Nothing is sexier to a woman than a hot computer programmer making all that dough, rolling around town in his badass automobile with Italian leather seats, sitting next to a dude that smells like bum pee. I'm, of course, talking about riding the bus. There's nothing sexier than a computer programmer who rides the bus. Am I right or am I right? And that's who's on the phone with us today. His name is Adam. He's a computer programmer who has a bus pass. And I point that out because he actually made his date pick him up for his first date. Her name is Robin, and that's the girl that he wants to call today. Adam, what's up? How are you?
I'm all right. How are you guys doing?
Gosh,
Good.
Adam, with all this sexy talk, I almost took my top off for you.
If only you had a webcam.
Where'd you meet the girl that you went out with?
Well, we actually met through a couple of mutual friends.
Okay.
They thought that we would get along because we're both kind of similar. We both kind of keep to ourselves a little bit more introvert. I work in front of a computer a lot. Obviously, you already made fun of me about that. But they kind of set us up a little bit on the internet, and we were chatting on Messenger for a few times, and we agreed to set the date up.
The interesting part about your email to me was that you made her come pick you up because you ride the bus. You don't have a car, or?
Well, yeah, no, I don't have a car right now. I ride the bus because it's just, it works for my lifestyle right now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really need a car or a car payment, or, you got to pay the car note and the insurance, and I'm trying to save some money because, I want bigger and better things, and I just don't really need a car right now.
I think that's really respectable. Was she turned off by that, you think?
I don't think so. When we were talking, I didn't really get too much into it. But
No, I think you're good. Anytime I've heard a woman talk about a guy who has to take the bus, they're always super impressed by it.
Hey, I dated a bus guy. It's fine.
Well, you can laugh at it, but I mean, there's a lot of people that spend a lot of money for a lot of cars that they can't afford.
You're absolutely right. I'm just saying.
Look at Jubal.
I agree with you. I'm just saying it could be awkward for a girl when she has to pick you up for a date because you have to take the bus.
Yeah, and I can understand that. I mean, that's the one downside about not having a car is that aspect of it.
Yeah, but once she picked you up, how was the date? Was it good?
Well, when she got there a little bit early, I had made reservations, so we had a little bit of time to kill, and I asked her if she wanted to come in, of course, and I was still kind of, getting on the tail end of getting ready, and she was kind of like a female me. And
how so? What does that mean?
Yeah, what does that mean?
Well, she just was. I mean, she's into gaming a little bit. I like gaming. We kind of talked a little bit about that, and she is also has kind of an IT job, which is similar to my job. She works on computers all day, but she was really cute and maybe a little bit out of my league. But hey, I wasn't going to complain.
So when you met her in person, you were actually impressed.
Well, yeah. If you know anything about the computer industry, it's not flooded with hot girls.
I can't imagine.
Really? Weird. I thought it was just models walking around everywhere on both male and female side of things.
Yeah, go figure that.
All right, so how did everything go, though, when you guys actually went out on your date?
Well, she got to my place, my apartment, and I was kind of coming back and forth out of the bedroom and talking to her while I was getting ready. And then all of a sudden I walked out, and she's like, "Do you have a cat?" And I said, "Yeah, he's probably around here somewhere. His name's Jasper."
Mm-hmm.
And she gave me like a weird look. I don't want to say like a look of horror, but it was almost that. And she's like, "I'm allergic to cats."
Oh.
And I was like, "Yeah, okay, well let's get out of here. I'm ready to go." I was putting my shoes on. She's like, "No, I'm just not really feeling very well," and she said she had to go, and she had to go take some medicine or something, and she took off.
How serious was this cat allergy?
Dang.
I don't know. I mean, she looked pretty serious, but fast forward 5 days, and I texted her to make sure she was all right, and she hasn't responded, and I don't want to be all creepy and keep texting her and calling her, but I asked our friends that set us up, and they said she's coming to work, but when they asked her about the date, or I guess the lack thereof, she's not really talking about it.
So do you believe her with the cat allergy, that it's that severe? And
well, I mean, she looks serious. I don't know why she would have a reason to lie to me.
I'm just saying, if you had that severe of cat allergy, you'd probably be used to asking people before you entered their home whether or not they had a cat.
Or bringing your medicine with you.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I never really dealt with anybody who had a cat allergy. I don't really know the protocol.
All right, and so you haven't heard anything from her since that experience?
Nah, that was it.
Okay. Maybe she did make it up. Any idea why she would make that up?
I don't know. Maybe she didn't like my face.
She's like, "Yeah, man, I'm actually allergic to your face. Sorry." All right.
What can I say? That's why I emailed you guys.
Well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, all right?
All right, cool. Thanks.
Okay, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
A lot of people that listen to the first part of today's second date update might think the girl that we're about to call should be ripped for probably faking a cat allergy to get out of a date. Adam, you said that she went over to your house and she saw that you had a cat and kind of freaked out and got scared and left. And then she showed up to work the next couple of days because you guys have mutual friends that are coworkers. I think she should be commended for obviously getting deathly ill from the cat and then getting like a blood transfusion and still managing to make it into work the next day. I think that's very impressive. And she definitely didn't lie to you at all, Adam.
You guys don't think that she had a cat allergy?
I think you're just catching on to that, Adam.
Yeah. No, I don't think she had a cat allergy. If you're just tuning in for the second date update, that's what happened. Adam met this girl named Robin through mutual friends. She came over to his house to pick him up for the date because he doesn't have a car. She saw his cat and then said she had a cat allergy and hasn't talked to him ever since. But we think maybe she made it up just to get out of the date because we've heard of things like that happening quite a bit. All right, Adam, I'm about to get her on the phone and find out if the cat allergy is real, okay?
Okay.
Hello.
Hi, can I speak to Robin, please?
Yeah, this is Robin.
Hey, Robin, how are you? My name is Jubal, and I host a morning radio show called Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
A morning show? What do you mean?
It's like a radio morning show, We play a bunch of really bad music and talk in between it.
Why are you calling me?
So we recently got an email from a guy named Adam.
That's weird. Why?
Because you guys recently went out on a date and now you won't call him back. It's a segment we do called the second date update. We do it on our show all the time. Adam told us that you guys met through mutual friends and that you were supposed to go out on a date, but right before you guys were about to leave his house, you said you had a cat allergy and then left.
That's true.
Okay,
It's a true story. I don't know what else you need to know. That's what happened.
Okay, well, we're all speculating that maybe you were lying about the cat allergy. Is that true?
I don't want to talk about it.
You don't have a cat allergy.
I don't know about that.
So, did you lie about it?
You can tell us.
I don't think I want to talk about it, you guys.
Oh,
but why would you leave right then and not even give him at least the effort of just one date?
I had a good reason. Just let's leave it at that. Okay, I just want to move forward and forget about it.
Well, can you just tell us a little something? I mean, we talked to Adam. He seems like a really nice guy, and he's just kind of confused.
Creepy.
Did you say creepy?
Creepy, believe me, creepy.
Whoa.
This phone call is creepy or Adam is creepy?
Good question.
Adam is creepy.
What did he do that was creepy? You barely spent, 15 minutes with him?
It was enough. 15 minutes too long.
Oh.
What did he do?
He took this box out, and he said he wanted to show me something. It was in his closet, and he had a drone in it.
Okay.
And then he started showing me the stuff he's the footage that he took, via the drone.
Uh-huh.
And it turns out his personal hobby, when he's not at work, he just spies on his neighbors.
What?
Like he's stalking his neighbors?
No, not really stalking. Just observing them, their daily habits. And he got really excited when he showed me one family because he said they eat spaghetti every Friday night. So how does he know they eat spaghetti every Friday night? He's been observing that. And he was just cracking up like a little kid. And I found it so creepy and so off-putting. I thought of the first excuse I could to get out of there. I just told him about my cat allergy.
That is strange. And you're sure the footage isn't just on accident? I'm just hoping that it's he's out practicing flying his drone and he happens to be by a house every Friday.
Because he has footage ongoing, and he was cracking up. Like I said, he knew that one family ate spaghetti on Fridays. I think Tuesday nights another family, or maybe it was the same. They have tuna fish. This is probably all he does. He goes to work. Maybe he works from home, and he does this.
So he flies his drone around the neighborhood filming his neighbors.
Yeah.
And what's weird is that he doesn't realize that it's abnormal, because if he did, he wouldn't show you the footage.
Yeah.
Well, I guess, but I mean, it's just even weirder. It weirded me out. I don't want to talk to him ever again. I don't want to see him.
Yeah.
I got a weird feeling.
He's a pretty sneaky guy, it sounds like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, creepy.
Yeah. He's actually on the phone listening right now. That's how sneaky he is. And he wants to talk to you. Yeah.
He is not on the phone. No way.
Yes, he is.
Hi, Robin.
Oh my God.
Well, I've been listening to the whole conversation, and I kind of showed you that footage in confidence, and I didn't feel the need to expand too far on it. That's not my hobby. That's another business.
What?
It's another business?
Wait, taking creepy videos of people in their homes while they eat dinner is your business?
No, it's not a creepy video business. It's me and a friend of mine got contracted a while back to create a new app that would expand upon something like Google Maps to get better aerial footage of different neighborhoods. And we started in one geographic neighborhood. And yeah, I think it's funny that that family eats spaghetti every night, but I could really care less what they're doing. We're trying to map the entire city.
Wow.
I don't know if I believe you.
Well, I mean, there's nothing to believe. I mean, it's an app that's been in development. I'd be more than happy to show it to you, but you kind of sound off-put anyway. That's not it's not a creepy kind of thing. We're literally trying to map the entire city so that we can move to another city and start mapping that city with better views, with better aerial views. I wasn't trying to show you something that I have a weird hobby of peeking in people's backyards. I don't care what people do. I'm trying to make my life better. That's why I ride the bus.
You sound so defensive. You didn't explain this to me when you were showing it to me, so, I don't quite feel so comfortable to believe all this.
Well, the reason why maybe I sound defensive is because you lied to me about being allergic to my cat and just took off and didn't respond to text messages.
I guess that is a good point. Why didn't you just respond to him and tell him what's going on?
Because I told you guys already, I didn't want him to come to my neighborhood and start taping me. I didn't want to antagonize him. I'm a woman. You shouldn't question why I don't text back a man. My security is
How dare I?
He lies on people. And it's creepy for him to say, why didn't you text me back? Because I don't like you. I don't want to see you again. Deal with it.
To be honest with you, I mean, you're a good-looking girl on the outside, but you're not very good-looking on the inside. So don't flatter yourself.
You know what? Again,
I
need to
your
go.
neighborhood
But the
and
point is,
take
a woman's protecting herself, and she's told she's unattractive, because of that. And that's just like classic misogyny. So you're not the kind of guy I want to be around. Plenty of men get it. You don't. Let's move on.
Well, I don't want to be around liars, I guess.
Good. Then you don't want to be around me because I lied about my cat allergy, and I would do it again.
I don't. I'm over this phone call. Thanks, guys. I appreciate your help.
Oh my, that escalated really quickly.
And this whole time, all I can think about is there's going to be a new map that's super creepy and shows people in their houses out there.
Let me ask you something. Have you ever used Google Maps?
Yeah, all the time.
Okay, well, this is a better version that is probably going to get bought out by Google.
Well, congratulations. You'll be a rich billionaire, but you'll be all alone. Congratulations.
Whatever.
Well, I guess, I don't know. I obviously shouldn't ask the question, but I guess I'll ask it anyway. Robin, would you like to go on a second date with Adam? I'll pay for it.
No, thanks.
All right, you can pay for it yourself. I don't want to do the whole, hey, males should pay thing. You can pay for it yourself if you want.
Screw you. I know what you're doing.
I'm asking if you want to go out with him again.
Yeah, she's
I
on
don't
to you,
know.
Jubal.
Yeah.
She got it.
Mm-hmm.
We both work with computers. The reason why I showed you any of that was because I thought you'd be into it. I thought you'd think it was a cool project.
You think it's a cool project to videotape your neighbors and get off on that? I don't think so.
Well, first of all, it's not videotape. It's digital video, and I don't get off on it.
So there.
Adam, can I see some of it? Because I might get off on it.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592. That guy sounds simply adorkable.
Oh, my God.
I'd go on a date with him. Talking about today's second date update. If you missed it, A lot of people are claiming that the guy is just straight up creepy on our text message board. His name was Adam, and he wanted to call a girl named Robin and find out why he wasn't getting a call back. Well, it turns out while they were on the date, he said, hey, I want to show you some pictures and stuff from my drone. So he flies his drone around his neighborhood and wanted to show her pictures of the neighbors.
Yeah.
And videos that he's gotten of them like eating dinner and stuff.
Oh, man.
And he said he was working on it for research for an app that he's going to be creating.
Yeah.
But she said it was just creepy because all the pictures and videos were of his neighbors, like he was spying on them with his drone.
And he didn't explain the business app part of it until way late in the game.
Yeah.
You know? What do you expect a person to do?
I don't know what to believe, really.
So, turns out she thought he was creepy and did not want to go on another date with him.
There's a lot of people that want to date him, though.
Yeah,
I
there
think
are.
that they see potential in this man.
They could just sit around all day long
Yeah.
and spy on the neighbors, see if maybe you can catch them naked doing some stretches or something. It's fun. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Chase is on the phone with us. He wants to do a second date update on a girl that he met named Stacy. In his email, it says that he just moved up here from L.A. and has started trying to date and meet people. Chase, how are you?
Great. How you doing?
Good, man. So you just moved up here from L.A. How long you been here?
Oh, about 3 months.
3 months, okay. And have you gone out on a lot of dates with Washington girls yet?
Well, I'll be honest with you. After living in L.A. for that long, like, the pickings are pretty slim up here.
Come on, you guys.
Chase,
Don't
that's
rag
funny.
on
That's funny
Washington
because
girls.
that was going to be my question to you. It was going to be like, how disappointed were you when you got here? Because I moved up here from LA like 10 years ago, and let me tell you, man, it is not the same.
Hey, you guys be nice. We may be a little bit more pale and not so up on fashion, but we're nice and we like hiking and
True, Brooke.
and pumpkin spice lattes, and we look damn good in flannel. So
Yeah.
back up.
And they
I
don't.
can see that.
Yeah, I can see that. All right, well, first of all, obviously, you liked the girl that you want us to call today. Tell us a little bit about her. How did you meet her?
Well, my boys and I were out at a bar, and we're just getting ready to leave, and I spotted this girl, and I swore I forgot I was in Seattle for a second. This girl was, well, in LA maybe like a solid 7.
Yeah.
But here in Seattle, definitely a 10.
Seattle 10 is in LA 6.5, 7.
Yeah, she got to be a solid 7, I'd say.
You didn't tell her that, did you? Like, hey, you're a 10 here, but you know.
No, I was saving that for the second date.
Yeah.
Okay.
To go like, hey,
Man.
I just moved up here, and you know what? You'll do. So he went up and talked to her and asked her out, obviously. What'd you guys do for your date?
I don't mess around. So, first date is always 5-star, surf and turf.
Wow.
I take care of them, So I went, I dropped a fat stack on dinner. We had a great time, all the works, everything, wine and dine.
Do you brag about how much money you're spending on dinner throughout the night as well?
I mean, they know. I make it very clear.
If you're taking her to a place that's nice, she probably knows how much it is. I personally think you should throw it in her face, but hey, that's just me. It's just kind of how I do things. So, did she like dinner?
She loved it. I mean, she was willing to go to a second location with me, so clearly she was into it.
Was the second location your house or her house?
No, it was a warehouse. I'm actually I'm building out into a nightclub.
Okay, that's kind of creepy.
All right, yeah. Well, you're building it out to a nightclub. I'm glad you finished with that. Just when you first said, I'm taking her to a warehouse, I was like, dude, that's not appropriate behavior on a first date. So you're building a nightclub.
Yeah, well, women like men with a future, with prospects. So I wanted to show her, I'm a professional.
I will say, I think it's nice when you are excited about something and you share your passion. What was her reaction at the nightclub or the warehouse?
Funny you say that. It was a little weird because she seemed a little nervous. before we walked in and she saw the build out.
Yeah, she sees the outside of a warehouse and is like, I don't want to go in there with you.
Yeah, she seemed a little off. But, once we got inside and she saw that I knew what I was doing, she saw that I'm a professional and I'm successful and I'm serious about what I do. I have passion.
Okay, so you were kind of trying to show her that if she dates you, you're not just some loser and you have a good job and you're trying to open a nightclub.
Yeah.
Were you really cocky about it, though? Or were you just like, hey, you want to check out this nightclub that I'm trying to open?
I mean, it's hard to show somebody something like a nightclub and be shy about it. You know what I mean? Like, I put a lot of money and a lot of work into this.
Yeah, it's just strange. It would be like me bringing a date to my place of business, right?
Yeah, but you're on the radio. Like, if you took me to a radio station after our first date, I would think that was a little bit weird.
Yeah.
I'm a promoter.
No, you know what?
Part of the nightlife.
It's true. If you're opening up your own nightclub or restaurant or something, that's cooler than being like, hey, you want to come see all the buttons that we have in the radio studio?
Yeah, right?
That I would, if I were on a date with you, Chase, and you took me to your place that you're opening up, I'd be interested in seeing that, because it's kind of interesting to see how these things are built.
Yeah, I mean, she seemed to enjoy it. She seemed really enthusiastic about it. I mean, that's kind of why I'm confused why I haven't heard back from her.
Okay. How did the evening end?
We kissed at her doorstep, and, I tried to get inside, but she said maybe another time. And,
Okay. But she did say maybe another time.
Yeah, I mean, she seems sincere, but, 5 days later and 7 texts, and, I haven't heard from her.
You haven't heard anything? Not even like, hey, I just am busy?
Not a word.
All right. Well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
I appreciate it.
All right, man. Hold on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Chase is on the phone with us. He wanted to do a second date update on a girl that he met named Stacy. If you missed the first part of the second date update, Chase just moved up here from L.A. He's been here about 3 months. Stacy, the first girl that you've gone on a date with since you've been here?
Yeah, first one.
First one. All right. They met, went out for dinner. He says that he dropped a lot of cash on dinner, took her to a very nice place, and then gave her a tour of a nightclub that he's planning on opening. And she seemed to like everything, even said that they could go out again, but now he hasn't heard a word from her. I never asked you, do you have any idea why she wouldn't want to call you back?
Absolutely not. I mean, she even said, next time.
Okay. Yeah, and you kissed her at the end of the night. You're a very confident man. How aggressive was the kiss?
I mean, it felt mutual. It was just a normal end of the night kiss.
All right. Well, I'm interested to see what she says. We're going to call her right now, see if we can get her on the phone and get your second date update. You ready?
All right.
All right, man.
Hello?
Hi, is Stacy there?
This is Stacy.
Stacy, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Juball in the morning.
Oh my gosh, I'm good. I listen to you guys every day. I'm good.
Nice. You do. That's cool.
right.
A lot of times we call people and they have no idea who we are.
No,
so
I love
that's
you.
good.
Love you.
Sweet. So have you heard a second date update then before?
Yeah.
You have. Awesome.
Uh-oh.
That's exciting news for you because you're about to be the star of one.
What?
Yeah. You recently went out on a date and that person emailed us to call you.
Are you guys serious?
Yes, I am. His name was Chase.
Oh my gosh.
You and him went out for a nice dinner and then he took you for a tour of his nightclub that he's opening.
Yeah.
Did you like Chase?
He was a nice guy.
Okay.
That is so.
You don't sound
not
like you
true
really
at all,
liked him that
Stacey.
much. He says that he can't get you to call him back, and he wanted us to see if we could get you on the phone and ask why. What's the reason that you're not calling Chase back?
Is he on the other line?
Stacy, why would you say that? Stacy, if you're that familiar with the show and I tell you that he's not on the other line, are you going to believe me?
No, I know you. I'm not going to believe you.
You are a smart girl, Stacey.
Well, Stacy, okay. So you know how the second date updates work then, yes. Chase is on the other line. I'm not going to bring him up, though, until you tell us what the problem with Chase is.
Okay. He's kind of an LA guy.
Okay, what do you
That's a
mean?
nice way to put it.
What do you mean by that exactly?
I don't know. He's kind of like a name dropper and, thinks he's really cool.
Right.
He's from L.A.
Okay.
Yeah.
So was he dropping names on your date, actually?
Yeah.
Was it like
That's awesome.
Was it like famous people he knew, or?
I mean, he said he knew them.
Yeah. What names was he dropping to you? Who does he say that he knows?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. He said that he helped produce Chingy's album.
Chingy, like the rapper, like right there?
I had to Google him. I didn't know who Chingy was.
Okay. So he helped produce Chingy's album.
Yeah.
All right. Did he drop any other names for you too?
Oh my gosh. He was like, oh, when I get bored, I call up Ludacris to go race go-kart.
Wow.
Oh, that's really funny.
If he really does go call up Ludacris when he's bored to hang out, that's pretty cool, actually. That's a good name drop right there.
So it didn't impress you, though, none of this?
No, it was annoying and weird. I mean, he'd be like talking about something, and then he'd just bring up some random celebrity.
That's awesome.
Oh, great.
What? Okay, wait. I get that that's obnoxious, Stacey, but why'd you kiss him at the end of the night then?
I just wanted him to go.
You're like, whatever, I'll kiss you if you just leave.
Shut up.
Did he name drop after he kissed you, too? Like, I remember I was helping Winona Ryder research a role, and we kissed pretty much the same way.
It was pretty nonstop.
All right. No. Well, Stacey, you already know he's on the phone, so I'm going to punch up his line right now and let you talk to him, okay?
Do I have to?
Yes. Yeah. I want you guys to talk it out. Chase?
Yeah, hey.
Hi.
Are you as big of a name dropper as she says, Chase?
No, I mean, I know some people, but I mean, they're my friends. Like it's not name dropping if you know them.
Oh yeah.
No, Chase, it is.
I mean, sorry to burst your bubble, but like it was really annoying. You don't know all those people.
Yeah, I do. Look at the credits of Chingy's album. Not the last one, the one before.
He's had more than one?
I didn't even know Chingy had two albums. Yeah.
Me either.
Chase.
Well, it wasn't his big one, but I do know these people. I mean, I'm just talking about my friends. You were talking about your friends.
Okay.
Yeah, they're like normal friends that I see all the time.
Well, I know I go-kart with Ludacris all the time, so that's a normal friend to me.
I mean, Chase, I might have been into you on the date if you hadn't been name-dropping the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I guess in L.A., what's cool is just a little different than what's cool here.
No, Chase. I grew up in L.A., and even the people that are actually from L.A. don't like name droppers.
But it's my friends, though.
Yeah, that's fine, but just say my friend. You know what I mean? You don't have to say my friend Ludacris.
Yeah.
You know?
Ever heard
You
of
can just
him?
be like, hey, yeah, I like to hang out with my buddy in go-kart sometime. And then later on, when she finds out your friend is Ludacris, she'll be like, oh, that's cool. He knows a celebrity. Didn't feel the need to throw it in my face.
Yeah.
You see what I mean?
I mean, if I said Ludacris, it's because that's his name.
All right.
You know?
Okay, so you don't feel like you're name dropping, but Stacey obviously felt like you were just trying to be cool the whole time.
I mean, I am cool.
We can tell.
You're not cool. Like, you saying you're cool is the opposite of what being cool is.
It's a very good point,
Well,
Stacey.
Stacey, would you like to go out on a second date with Chase? We'll pay for it.
Yeah, I'm going to say no because he's probably going to be busy that night playing poker with, like, Vin Diesel or somebody.
That's pretty good, Stacey.
I do know Vin Diesel, and he doesn't play poker.
Come on, Chase.
Give it up.
Jesus.
Let it
Oh,
go.
man, that's
Brooke
ridiculous.
and Jubal in the morning.
Because you know I'm all about that bass, no trouble.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Not a lot of things are more awkward on a first date than when you're ending the night and you're like, hey, you want to come up to my place? And they're like, hey, I think I'll just go home.
Ah.
You know, it's always kind of a letdown. And apparently that's what happened to today's second dater, Andrea, who is on the phone. And Andrea, I read your email. You met a guy named Tommy at a party, and dinner went well according to you, but you also said that is how your evening ended, by you inviting him up to your place and him turning you down.
Oh, no.
Yeah, awkward.
When he said that to you, was it obvious that he didn't like you?
He said, no, I don't think it's a good idea.
Was it
I
like...
don't think it's a good
And you're
idea.
a living, breathing woman with a pulse, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
you guys. There's some guys who think that that's moving too fast. I mean, maybe it was too much for him.
No, I didn't even get a kiss, goodbye, or anything.
Even a handshake? Did he at least give you a handshake?
High five.
Nothing.
No hug or anything.
Oh.
So I texted him later and I asked, is everything okay? And he responded, yes, period.
That's it? Just a one word?
Not good.
Yes.
Yeah. Anytime anybody texts me with a one word something, even if it's like my parents and we're just talking about something and I know that they don't really know how to text correctly, I'm just like, oh my God, what's wrong?
I know.
So he just gave you the one word yes with a period.
Yeah. And then I said, did I do something wrong? And I never got any response.
Oh, no.
Did it seem like he was enjoying the date that you were on when you guys went out to dinner?
I thought so. I mean, I asked him up to my apartment. So.
Right.
Yeah, so you
Well,
thought everything was going
You
good.
thought it was going perfect. Was there any moment in the date that you think something weird could have happened, something awkward other than him turning down your advances to
No, I mean, the only thing I can think of is I took my time when he came to my house. He texted me and told me that he was there, and I took my time coming out of the apartment. You know, like I was trying to look cute and just running late.
Are we talking like 5-10 minutes or 2 hours?
No, it was like 15 minutes maybe.
Okay, so not terrible.
No,
it is annoying when you pull up and you're like, oh my God, come on, hurry up.
Being late to the date.
But at this point, guys build that into their schedule, I feel like. They're just used to it.
This was the beginning of the date, though, and everything else seemed to go fine. Like, I can't imagine, like, finally at the end he gets upset about it.
Good point.
And I looked good. You know, I was taking my time to look good for him, and I apologized.
Yeah.
But
Well, if you're going to take that long, you better look good. Yeah. That's the rule that I have. If you show up 15 minutes late and you're kind of looking pretty basic, then we're not going out again. But if you look like Beyonce, then yes, you did a good job. And there's that 15-minute grace period where you're okay. At this point, are you hoping to get a second date? Do you feel like he's going to want to go out with you again, or are you just hoping to find out why?
I would like a second date, but at this point, I'm not getting my hopes up about it.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
I just want to know what is going on.
I mean, if he your last conversation was like that, where he gave you a one-word answer and then just never responded if you asked if you did something wrong, he's obviously not into you for some reason.
Doesn't look good.
But maybe we can turn whatever it is into a positive and get you a second date out of the deal.
I hope so.
Or at least you understand what you're doing wrong.
Yes.
All right. Well, play a song, come back, get him on the phone, and get your second date update, all right?
Okay, thanks.
All right, hang on.
My face above the water. Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Amanda is on the phone with us, and she wants us to call a guy named Tommy. Something very awkward happened at the end of her date with Tommy when she invited him up to her place. He said, I don't think that's a good idea. And then she hasn't really heard anything from him. So it's obvious that something happened on the date that went wrong, and Tommy didn't like Andrea very much. We don't know why. That's why we're about to get him on the phone, see if we can find out what Andrea did on the date. And Andrea, I've got a special treat for you.
Okay.
Okay, this is something never done before in a second date update. I'm going to try something groundbreaking here when we call him, okay?
Okay.
I'm going to pretend to be you.
I don't think that's
It's
going to
the first second date update where I've ever
Okay.
pretended to be the other person, and I think it can work out very well if I get him on the phone and just like, hey, what's up, Tommy?
Yeah,
It's
foolproof
me,
plan.
Andrea. Don't you remember? You wanted to come to my place, and I was like, hey, come up and kiss me sometimes.
I'm confused talking to you
Right?
right now.
I know.
Talking.
Where'd Jubal go?
Andrea, what do you think?
I think I'll go for it.
Go for it? You think
Yeah.
that'll work out well? All right,
Oh, I'm
Andrea.
sorry, Andrea.
You about ready to give him a call, see if we can get him on the phone?
I'm ready.
Okay, here we go. I'm so nervous. I feel like he wouldn't be able to tell a difference at all. And it probably would score you a date, Andrea. I'm a pretty sweet talker.
Hello?
Hey, is Tommy there?
Oh, my gosh.
Hello?
Hey, is Tommy there?
Yeah, this is he. Who is this?
This is Jubal from Brooke and Juball in the morning. How are you?
Good. Can I help you?
I'm calling you today because you recently went out on a date with one of our listeners, and they wanted to see if I could get you on the phone and talk to you for a minute.
You serious?
Yep. Her name is Andrea.
Huh.
All right, so you remember going out with Andrea?
Yes, I do.
She told us that you guys went out for dinner and had a lot of fun.
Wow.
And she said, though, at the end of the night after your date, that she invited you to her place and you turned her down, and then you haven't really talked to her at all after, so she's wondering why you turned her down.
Wow. So she called you to ask me that?
Yes, because apparently she couldn't get you on the phone, so her last resort was to ask us to call you and find out what the reason is.
Wow. Okay. I mean, I think that's pretty pathetic, but I was pretty pissed off, and I didn't want to really talk to her anymore.
You were pissed off and you didn't want to talk to her anymore.
That's right.
Do you mind telling us why?
Well, she's obviously told you everything, right?
I'll tell you what she told us. She said that you guys went out to dinner. She thought you were having a fun time. At the end of the night, she asked if you wanted to go up to her place. You said no. She had a real quick text exchange with you, and that's the last she's heard from you.
And the only thing she mentioned was that she might have made you wait 15 minutes while she was getting ready for the date.
Oh, yeah. That's the least of her problems, man.
What did she do?
That's intense.
Why are you so mad at her?
Basically, I got into a conversation with her over dinner about travel. And, I just recently came from Nepal, and we had a really good conversation. And she told me about this trip that she went to in Canada.
Okay.
And she was complaining about Canadian drivers and how she wished that she could just go party in Canada without there being some dumbasses in there.
So it sounds like you're personally insulted that she was making fun of Canadians.
Well, yeah, I am. I'm from Ontario. I'm from Waterloo, Canada.
Oh. So she was railing on Canadians. Did you tell her that you're from Canada?
No, I didn't tell her from Canada.
Okay,
I let her go on and on and on. She went on for an hour talking about how she thinks that Obama should infiltrate Canada.
No.
So frankly, I'm kind of glad that you called me because now you guys can see how much of an idiot she is.
Do you think that she...
I'm not taking it
on any more dates with her.
I'm not as offended as you are that she was making fun of Canada.
Yeah.
Was it that bad?
I mean, it's not that it was bad. It's just I don't really want to hang out with an idiot.
Don't you think that maybe she could have been joking, like she was nervous and you took it the wrong way?
Can you switch sides and come into my place and have somebody make fun of where you're from for about an hour?
Well, I get it, but why wouldn't you, defend Canada in that moment?
Because it's difficult to defend Canada?
Okay, see, that's the shit I don't like dealing with.
I'm sorry, I love maple syrup, I'm sorry.
Lydia.
I had no idea that you guys got so angry, Tommy, just in general.
I mean, I could take it for like a minute or two, that's fine, but she just went completely off for like a long time. I mean, after a little bit, I'm fine. She just kept making fun of the beer. The beer tastes like piss. It does not taste like piss.
You've had...
And then she talked about how she hates their accents and how they keep saying A this and A that. You know what? After a while, I'm sorry, but she just wasn't very attractive to me anymore.
Yeah. All right. Tommy, I haven't heard you say A or a boot or anything once. None of that.
Yeah, well, that's because it's a stupid stereotype. I'm a proud Canadian. I love my country.
Okay.
That's cool. That's it.
As you should. Tommy, at any point, did you look at her and go, hey, shut the up about Canada? Did you never do that?
What? Next time I run into her, I'll be sure to say that.
Well, then perfect, Tommy. I'm going to give you the opportunity to say it right now because she's actually on the phone listening.
Are you kidding me?
No.
I had no idea that you were from Canada.
You spent an hour at dinner making fun of my
Chill
country.
out, man. I was just joking. That's what we do in Seattle. We joke about Canada.
It's true.
Lighten up.
Hey, you want to hear a joke? Let's go out on another date.
I'll give you props for that one, Tommy.
Are you actually offended about all this? I was joking, and you could have stopped me at any time and told me, hey, I'm actually from Canada. I'm offended.
If I stopped you, then I wouldn't be able to hear all the wonderful things you have to say about my country.
I was joking. It was a joke. You don't have to be an ass about it.
Oh.
You called a radio station to figure out why I wasn't calling you back, okay?
Because you didn't have the balls to tell me yourself.
Well, he's Canadian, Andrea.
Oh, guys.
Hey, f*** off there. Seriously, f*** off.
You know,
Shouldn't that have been followed with an A or something, Tommy?
come on, dude.
You know
That's
what?
like,
You know what? You should come up to Canada, all right? Come up to Canada. I'll show you what some real beer tastes like, because your American beer tastes like crap.
I love going to Canada, dude. I enjoy it. It's a lot of fun for me. Except for that weird money that you have. I like it.
Yeah.
Off, man.
Oh, jeez.
I honestly think that he deserves an apology from you, Andrea.
Why?
Because, like,
The dude is uptight.
No, listen, I am from North Idaho, and people make fun of me all the time for it.
yeah.
And it's where I was born and raised, and there's something to be said where it feels like they're attacking you personally because where you're from is such a part of who you are.
Yeah, but you're from Northern Idaho. I think it's okay to make fun of that, too. Canadians and Idahoans, perfectly fair game.
What if they're making fun of Seattle?
I make fun of myself all the time.
But
You
it's
guys
different when
are a
people are
little
attacking
uptight.
you for an hour.
I don't
Just
think, Andrea, were you
apologize.
going off on him for an hour?
No, it wasn't for an hour, and I would have stopped if he had said something. He's completely exaggerating.
But you haven't apologized once on this phone call.
Because I'm not sorry for what I was saying.
She's only sorry about his sense of humor.
Yeah, which is weird because normally Canadians have a good sense of humor. Like that's the one thing that they have going for them up there. Is there's a lot of funny people that have come from there. Andrea, I'm sorry we couldn't get you a second date.
Yeah.
No, I'm really glad that this happened because I don't want a second date. What was that?
Maybe choose a different location to make fun of next time. I mean, Oregon has plenty of material.
Or Andrea, date Americans. All right.
Oh yeah.
Stop going out with these weird Canucks. They're strange.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Need LASIK? Trust the experienced team at the LASIK Center at Evergreen Eye Center. No glasses, no contacts, no limits. What will you do? LASIK at evergreen.com.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
I don't really know what today's second date update is all about. All I know is that we got an email from a dude named Vic, and it simply said, "Please help. I was the third wheel, and now I want to be the second wheel." So let's try to figure it out. And Vic, if you want to be the second wheel, is it possible that I could be the spare tire in the trunk?
Is that the fourth wheel or is that back to third wheel?
It's the fifth wheel.
I don't know exactly what it is. If it's something in Urban Dictionary and I misspoke right there, please don't. I don't want to know what it is.
The tire in the trunk,
It's
huh?
an innocent joke there, Vic. Yeah, what does your email mean? It was confusing. All it said was, you want to be the second wheel. We're not talking cars, are we? Because that's not what the segment is about.
We're definitely not talking cars. No. So I sort of went on a date with someone, but it wasn't really my date.
Wait, hold on.
Sort of turned into my date, almost. I think. I'm not sure.
Slow up, okay?
Okay.
First, whose date did you accidentally go on?
It was a coworker of mine. It's really weird how it happened. My coworker, it was his birthday a couple days ago, and I asked him what he was doing, and he said he was just going to go grab a drink at a bar with his friend. And I sort of felt bad for the guy. It's his birthday. I wanted to make him feel special. So, I found out which bar he was going to, and I planned to surprise him at the bar with funfetti and silly string. I choreographed a small dance for him.
Dude, you are an awesome coworker.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you have a crush on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what this is actually about. He's the one I want to date.
Wait, are you joking or not? I can't tell.
I'm joking.
Okay. I would have been
That's
totally
a lot
for
to
that.
Yeah, that's a lot to do for a coworker, though.
Yeah, well, yeah. I felt bad for him because I feel like he never does anything for his birthday. So I was like, all right, this year I'm going to be really silly and goofy and make him really happy, and it's going to be great. So I get to the bar and I have all this silly string and I'm dressed up as a clown and everything. And I realized that he's at the bar with another girl, and it turns out he's on a blind date with this girl. And then the look in his eyes he gave me, I realized that this girl was like a romantic interest or something. And then she went to the bathroom and he explained it all to me.
He's like, get out of here now. Leave. What did he say when you guys went to the bathroom?
He explained to me that he had met this girl online, but she didn't know that it was his birthday.
Yeah, because that's a lot of pressure on a first date. You don't tell people that it's your birthday if you're going out on a first date.
But the problem was when I came in, I screamed happy birthday, surprise, happy birthday. So she then realized that it was his birthday.
Oh, okay. See, if I was that dude, I would have just instantly grabbed my phone and called the police and had you arrested. Been like, there's some crazy person stalking me. I have no idea what he's talking about. But apparently he's a better friend to you than I would be.
So I felt really bad because I think I made it pretty awkward for them. And I ended up staying. That's what. So this explains the email that I sent you. I stayed at the bar with them on their first date.
Okay. So you felt bad, but you didn't feel bad enough to leave, and now you want to, I'm guessing, call her and ask her on a date?
Yeah.
You went from an awesome friend dressed in a clown suit spraying confetti to like a leech, man. That's not cool.
Well, first of all, he wanted me to stay because he felt awkward about the whole situation and needed like sort of like a wingman after that happened. So he made me sit down when she came back. And so I wasn't like, I offered to leave. Obviously, I wasn't just going to like leech the whole situation there.
Yeah, but what do you say in that situation? Like, you have to invite the person to stay that randomly shows up.
Like, if it were me, I would have told him to off. But I think he felt really uncomfortable.
So tell us about her.
Yeah.
Oh, she was amazing. She was really cool. She was just like really funny and definitely got my sense of humor. And we definitely like hit it off right away. I felt kind of bad. Before I knew it, you know, we had a couple of drinks and then like me and her were laughing a bunch and talking, and he was sort of over to the side and she was sort of touching my arm in a kind of flirtatious way, and I felt like maybe it turned into our date.
Really?
Wow. And did it seem like that bothered him?
To be honest, I was not taking too much notice of him.
Okay.
Do you not feel guilty about this at all? Like you showed up to your friend's birthday on his date and stole his date.
Yeah, I mean, I don't feel good about it, but also I can't help where things go. And if I hit it off with someone, then that's sort of it's meant to be, you know?
Do you know if the two of them have continued to talk?
I do not. I haven't talked to him about it because I'm just anxious about the situation. I can't stop thinking about her, and if I find out that they have been seeing each other, it's just going to like, I don't know, I don't want it to escalate to anything.
So you got her number that night?
I did get her number. We were taking a bunch of pictures, and we were taking them on my phone, and she wanted them sent to her. So I got her number that night.
It's the old, hey, no, we can take the pictures with my phone, and I'll text them to you.
Mm-hmm.
Trick.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so
Exactly.
you have her number, and have you guys actually talked outside of that night?
No, we haven't talked since then. I mean, I would certainly like to.
Wait, did you try to call her or text her or anything?
No, I haven't done anything. I'm a little scared to because I don't know, like, what if I text her and she's with my coworker and, you know, I just don't know what the situation is.
Well, then you ask where they're at and show up again.
Yep.
Pretty simple. All right, well, we'll play a song, come back, and then we'll call her and see if we can steal his new girlfriend
Wow.
for you.
Well, yeah, but can you not put it that way?
All right, my bad, Vic. All right, we'll do it next.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
The great Tupac Shakespeare once said,
Oh, him.
all is fair in love and war.
No.
So if I'm out on a date with a lady and the waiter comes up and starts hitting on her, is it okay for her to go home with the waiter? Yes, it is.
Okay.
Is it okay for me to come along and film? Yes, it is.
As long as you
Did I request that happen on my date? Yes, I did. So all is fair in love and war. But
I'm
enough
so
about my
confused.
dating life. We're talking about Vic right now. He met up with his coworker who was out on his birthday having drinks with somebody that he met online. he kind of crashed the date, not knowing that he was going to be out with somebody who he was interested in. But anyway, Vic ended up flirting with the girl, and he got her phone number, and now he wants to call her to ask her out. We don't know if his coworker is still talking to her or not, but we're going to call her anyway and attempt to steal his girl. Are you ready, Mr. Steal Your Girl? Vic?
Yeah, I don't really know if I like that nickname.
No?
Well, it's truth,
Yeah,
sir.
we'll try to come up with something else then.
Vic, here's where I think you're going wrong, though. I feel like you should really talk to your coworker first before encroaching on his date. I mean, that's the only way to, I feel like, salvage your friendship.
Yeah, but I'm not too concerned about the friendship at this point. I'm a little more occupied with getting this girl.
All is fair in love and war. And if Vic would like me to come along and film, then I shall, because all is fair in love and war, Vic.
I bet you have quite the video collection, Jubal.
We shall have a viewing party sometime.
Yeah, great.
Anyway, Vic, are you ready to give her a call and ask her out? Or have us ask her out?
Yeah, you guys ask her out.
Okay.
No, it's going to be crazy.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this Susan?
Yeah, who's this?
Hey, Susan, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Juball in the morning.
Okay, I don't know.
Brooke and Juball in the morning is a radio show.
Okay.
And I'm calling you today because one of our listeners actually sent us an email about you.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you're already
Yeah.
scared. That's a good sign, Susan.
Yeah, is it good or bad?
It's-
If it's bad, maybe I don't want to hear it.
No, it's actually really good.
Okay.
So we do a segment on our show called the second date update. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then they end up not calling you after that date, you can email us and we'll get them on the phone and ask why.
Okay.
Been on any dates recently?
Yeah.
So do you have any idea who would be wanting to call you?
I don't know, maybe Scott?
Scott. And is Scott a guy that you had drinks with and then his buddy showed up dressed as a clown?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Well,
Perfect. This is about your date with Scott.
I mean, I figured he was going to call me eventually.
Yeah. Well, we're not calling on Scott's behalf, though.
You're not?
Nope. We're calling because you didn't tip the bartender, I guess.
That is
and
not why we're
on your
calling.
date.
The bartender wanted to call me?
No. His buddy, the guy that showed up as a clown, Vic, he wanted us to call you.
Wait, Vic? He asked about me?
Yeah. He did more than ask about you. He emailed us to call you.
Really? What did he say?
Oh my
he
God.
said,
Your
yeah,
voice
you
is
can-
getting that high pitched thing, which
can
is
tell
always
that-
a good thing when you talk about boys and you're a woman.
Yeah. It sounds weird you say talk about boys and you're a woman.
I don't know.
Yeah. Talk about
And you're a
men and you're a
girl,
woman. That works
whatever.
for me.
I don't know.
Anyway,
Males and you're female.
sorry, Susan.
Wait, no. So tell me, what did Vic say?
Well, he said that he liked you a lot and that he
Okay.
had your phone number because you guys texted back and forth a picture or something. And he wanted to call to ask you out, but he wasn't sure how to do that. So he emailed us to do it instead because I guess that's less weird.
Aw. Well, that's kind of sweet.
Oh my
I
gosh.
was meaning to text him too, but I thought it would be kind of weird.
Okay, wait. Before we get any further, are you still talking to Scott, who you actually went out on a date with?
I mean, he texted me a few times, but I don't know. He's just really not my type. So I haven't really responded.
So
Okay.
let me just tell you what Vic told us. Vic told us that, he showed up and it was awkward or whatever. But he says that he felt like you were flirting with him the whole time while you were out with his coworker. Is that true? Sounds like it's true.
Well, I don't think it was the whole time.
Okay. So
Dude, if you were flirting with any man that was dressed as a clown for any amount of time, I feel like that means that you must like him a lot because clowns are not easy to be attracted to.
unless you have a clown fetish, Susan. Do you have a clown fetish?
No, he was really cute. He wasn't wearing the nose or anything.
Oh my
You sound
gosh,
excited.
Susan.
I don't know. I had a really good time. And if you talk to him, could you tell him my mashed potatoes were runny?
Your mashed potatoes were running?
Yeah.
What does that
I don't know what I
mean?
mean. Hold on. It's just like an inside joke between us. So could you tell him that?
Sure.
Susan, shouldn't you tell him like you'd like to see him again or something? Not your mashed potatoes were runny.
Yeah, I just want him to know because we were talking about it for a while. So he'll get it. He'll get it. It's funny. It's
Okay.
funny.
Well, hey,
Okay.
Susan, hang on. Let's see if he gets it. Hey, Vic, her mashed potatoes are runny. Yeah, Susan, you're right. He's laughing. You were right.
What?
Oh, I forgot to mention.
my God.
He's on the phone listening and wants to talk to you.
Hey, Susan.
Oh. Hi.
Oh my God!
That
you guys
mashed
are
potato
so
joke. Can't get over it. Can't get over that mashed potato joke, Susan.
Write that down.
Oh my God. Have you been listening to this whole thing?
Yeah, I've been here the whole time.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yeah. Hi.
Hi.
This is weird because I can tell you guys hate each other and never want to see each other again already.
Dude, I feel awkward listening in on the two of you even saying hi together. It's
so giddy.
There is a lot of chemistry there.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So are we going to just sit here and listen to you guys giggle for the next 5 minutes? Or are you guys going to talk to each other?
Wow, yeah. I'm sorry that I did it this way. I just wasn't sure if I should call or text or if that would be weird. So I hope this isn't weirder.
No, I kind of like it because I didn't know if I should text you either because of how we met.
Right. Yeah.
Sorry I didn't reach out to you, but I wanted to let you know that I haven't really hung out with Scott or texted him or talked to him or anything. So, yeah, I really wanted to talk to you.
Really?
Yeah.
Isn't that obvious, Vic? It should be.
I'm just making sure.
Okay.
Oh my God, you guys are so stinking cute. What are you feeling right now?
Nervous?
Yeah, a little bit.
I don't know. Do you think Scott will be mad about this whole thing? I don't really know him as well as you. But we met.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to be too upset. I mean,
Well, hey, you guys, I know how we can tell because Scott's actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to both of you.
What?
No, it's
No, really?
No.
No, he's not. I
It's
was
a joke.
joking, yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh, thank God. That'd be awful.
Just some man comes in screaming obscenities and ruins all this giggly fun.
Honestly, I don't think he'll mind. He's been like on a dating spree lately. So I don't know, he sees girls all the time and he's dusting chicks all the time.
He's dusting chicks.
Dusting.
Does that mean literally with a duster or he's
No,
hooking up with a lot of... I have never heard...
You've heard the term dusting, right?
No.
Like,
Not really.
What does that
You
mean?
leave him in the dust.
it's like
I mean, I guess, yeah.
like shopping, he's shopping around.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
But
So,
I'm picky. I'm different. I don't really, see a lot of girls, but when I do meet someone that I really like, then I usually know because I'm picky like that. So, hey, Susan.
Oh my God, that's so cute.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi.
Is that all we
Oh my
I'm
God,
just going to
it's
see
so
how long
cute.
you guys can
Both
do
of you
that
shut up. I love it.
back and forth.
You guys are so darling together.
Susan, would you like to go out with Vic again on a second meeting, actual date? We'll pay for it.
Yep. Then you definitely.
I'm pretty sure we
Threw
know.
a curveball there. I didn't
Yeah.
expect you to say yes.
Dude, that would have been so sad if she denied him.
Yeah.
No, sorry.
It's like, you know what? Now, all this talk about Scott, I
Yeah.
can't do it. So, Vic, there you go, man. You got your date.
All right. I'm looking forward to it.
Oh my God, what are you guys going to do?
I don't know. Maybe we should hang out with Scott.
Yeah, hit him up. I'm sure he'd love to come along.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Doing the second date updates, we've heard a lot of stories of people being blown off after a one-night stand.
Oh, yeah.
They wake up and somebody's gone. Maybe they have to find a cab home. But this is probably the most messed up story I've heard about somebody getting left after a one-night stand.
Oh, no.
Really?
Alyssa is on the phone with us. She emailed us. Alyssa is kind of familiar with our show. She's actually from Florida.
Oh.
Alyssa, how are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Good. Your email floored me.
Really?
Like when I read it, I was like, that is probably the most messed up thing I've ever heard somebody do to somebody else.
What? Oh my gosh, I
in this
gotta hear.
situation. Why don't you tell everybody what happened?
So I met Alex. This is the guy. I met him online, and we talked for a while. We actually had like a long-distance relationship online for like 6 months, and it progressed, and he's here in Seattle. Then he suggested I come and visit him. He would fly me out to Seattle and then go to Vancouver, and we vacation there for like 4 days.
Vancouver, Canada?
Canada, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It sounds cool. So you started an online relationship with this dude. How long had you known the guy online before you flew out here to hang out with him?
6 months.
Wow. And that's a considerable amount of time. I mean, you guys probably talked, what, every day?
Yeah, I got to that point pretty quickly. I mean, we just like had an instant spark.
Was it awkward at all when you finally got out here to meet him?
No, it was great. I met him at the airport, and he was exactly what I thought he would be. He was funny, and we got along really well, and he was cracking jokes. Actually, when he was driving me, I was in his car. That was when I first heard your show.
Oh, wow.
It's amazing, isn't it? It's a wonderful
Yeah.
show. Really, yeah. Changes life. Thank you for listening.
Well, that's pretty amazing that you thought he was exactly like you imagined and didn't misrepresent himself at all, because I've online dated, and a lot of people do that.
Just give it a minute, Lydia. You're gonna hate this guy.
Oh, okay.
So you went up to Canada with him, and you guys had a good time and hung out.
Yeah, when he picked me up from the airport, I thought we were going to, he was going to show me his place and show me around town in Seattle, and that didn't happen. He, immediately we went to Vancouver, and we were at this great hotel. He asked if I wanted to have a separate room, and I said, no, that's fine. But he was a real gentleman about it, and he was really, sincere. And that night we had drinks, and it was just so much fun. And the next morning.
Well, you guys ended up hooking up, right?
Yeah, we did.
Oh, but it was on her terms, though.
Yeah, no, that's not the bad part. The hookup, well, I don't know if it was bad or not. I didn't ask, she didn't include in her email if it was good.
A sexual review.
But what happened
okay.
after is the part that I'm talking about that was like amazing to me.
I mean, you got to tell us, Alyssa, because up until this point, he sounds like Prince Charming. Flew you out, took you to this nice hotel. You had an amazing time. What happened?
So we hooked up, and the next morning, I wake up, and he's gone. And there was a note, and there was money on top of the note. And on the note, it said that he had an emergency, and that the money was for the bus back to Seattle.
Oh,
and I was supposed to stay there. We were planning on this trip in Vancouver for 4 days, and it didn't. I had to completely reschedule my flight.
Oh, my God.
And
I called him several times, and it went straight to voicemail. I went back to Florida. It's been a few weeks now. I have not heard from him.
Oh, my God.
So he met her online in Florida, flew her out here. They went to Vancouver. We're supposed to be there for 4 days. Ended up hooking up with her. The next morning, gave her money. It was like, here's a bus ticket back to Seattle. Sorry about that. Got a family emergency.
She's in another country.
Yeah, and so she had to get a bus back here and try to figure out her flights and everything else to go home.
Even if there's an emergency, you wake somebody up and tell them.
Yes, Lydia.
Wow.
Oh, my God. I can't believe
I told you guys that it was messed up. And you want us to call this guy, but you don't want to call and ask, for a second date. You just want to know what the hell happened.
No. I'm done with that. I just need to know. I just need to know what the
Right.
Yeah. I've never had this I've never had a girlfriend who's had this sort of thing happen. This is so messed up.
And there was no reason that you could think he would leave you there, other than just he got what he wanted and then decided to leave you in another country.
No, nothing.
And think of how much money and time he invested just to do this to you. That's such a weird thing.
I kind of believe there was an emergency.
Oh, I don't believe it for a second.
I'm just saying. That's crazy.
If it really was an emergency, it's been 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's gone back to Florida. At that point, you call and tell her what happened. He's obviously ignoring her for a reason.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Alyssa, we're going to play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, all right?
Okay, thank you guys.
Okay, just hold on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Hey, Alyssa.
Hey.
Hey, I was thinking about your predicament, and I do think that there is a silver lining.
How could there possibly be a silver lining?
Well, the dude that you want us to call may have left you in another country after a one-night stand, but at least that country was Canada. Right?
Touche.
Like,
there are a lot worse places.
he could have left you in Tijuana.
Yeah.
Or Juarez or somewhere like that. At least you were in Canada.
Oh, gosh.
If anybody's just tuning into the second date update, Alyssa was actually left in Canada after a one-night stand by a dude. She met a guy online who lives out here. She's from Florida. He flew her out here, said, let's go to Vancouver for a couple days. They went to Vancouver, ended up hooking up the first night they were there. He left in the middle of the night, said, hey, sorry, family emergency. Here's some money for a bus to get back to Seattle. She ended up having to do that and then change her flight to get back home because they were supposed to be there a couple days. Basically just ditched her and hasn't been getting back to her at all.
I just want to figure out what the happened. I want to put him on the spot.
Right.
You deserve some closure. Do you have anything like in particular prepared to say?
It will come to me.
I'm sure it will,
Be
yeah.
a lot of bleeps, I'm sure.
All right, well, I'm going to call him right now, see if we can get him to answer his phone, okay? All right, here we go.
Hello.
Hey, can I speak to Alex, please?
This is Alex.
Alex, what's up, man? This is Jubal from Brooke and Juball in the morning. I'm moving 92.5.
Are you serious?
Yeah. What's up?
No, really?
Yes, it is.
This is kind of crazy, man. I love your show. I'm a long-time listener, a long-time fan.
I've heard that you listen to us, actually. How you doing, man?
I'm all right, man. I'm a little bit on edge, though. What's up? Why are you calling me, dude?
Well, I'm sure you're probably aware of the second date updates.
Oh, man. Come on, dude.
That's how I know you're a listener, because they said that you listen to our show all the time. You're actually the person that introduced them to our show.
Is it starting to come to you, Alex? Do you know who we're talking about?
Yeah, hold on. Time out, man. Is she on the line?
Are you talking about Alyssa?
Yeah, is she on the line?
The girl from Florida?
Yeah.
No, she's actually not. She's not on the line. I know you know how the second date updates work. Normally the other person's on the line, but her being in Florida, like we couldn't work out the time change or whatever. But I read the email, and her email floored me. I couldn't believe that you left her in Canada.
Time out, man. No, dude, whatever she wrote, man, it's just not the truth.
Okay, well, what is the truth?
I was catfished. You know what I'm saying?
You were catfished?
What?
Yeah, man. I was catfished, man. I show up. No, dude. It was not even close.
Okay,
to being the same person.
Who she told us was that, you guys have had an online relationship for a few months, like 6 months. You flew her out here. You said, let's go to Canada for a couple days. And then you guys hooked up. And then you just ditched her and gave her some money for a bus ticket. And were like, hey, I got a family emergency or something.
What was I supposed to do, man?
Really? Okay, so what happened?
It was not the same person, dude. Yeah, I was being cool, man. I'm not going to be a jerk to her. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
But, like, those pictures were, like, of her in high school or something. I don't even know, man.
Yeah, Alex, define not the same person. Like,
dude, she was heavier. Her face looked different, man. Like, it was just it was just not what I was expecting, man. You know? If you were in the situation, you would have done the exact same thing.
Now, Alex,
Really?
I mean, you had to know this was a possibility. Why go to Canada still and do this whole thing if you felt that way?
Well, what was I supposed to do? Just put her back on the plane when I first met her? Like, literally a minute after I met her, I'd be like, hold on, time out. This is not what I signed up for. Go back.
Yeah, that's exactly what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to let her know.
No, man.
But you still slept with her, man.
It's kind of like when something's not as advertised on a website. You could just send it back,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Like, don't even get to the point where you have to...
Clothes. You got to try on the clothes, don't you?
No, you don't have to try on the clothes. You realize what? You hooked up with her, regardless of the fact that you feel like you were catfished. You hooked up with her and then just ditched her in Canada.
Yeah.
Hold on, I didn't. No. I didn't ditch her, dude. I left her money for a bus and everything.
You hung out for that entire time, hooked up with her, just hang out for the next 4 days and then blow her off when she leaves town.
No, man. I got things to do, man. I got to go back to Seattle and do what I'm doing there for work, man. You know what I'm saying? I got no time to waste with this.
Alex, why are you going to hook up with her if it was that bad?
Well, listen, man, we went out that night, we partied, and I'm not saying that she looked better because, we were out drinking, but, like, listen, it's hard to say no. You're a guy, you know what I'm saying? It's hard to say no. You had a couple drinks in you. What are you going to, like, turn it down? No, man. Like, it's like, putting it in your face, man. What are you going to do? I'm human.
Alex, I have a confession to make.
Okay, what?
I told you earlier that Alyssa wasn't on the phone because she's in Florida.
Oh, come on, man.
But Alyssa is, of course, on the other line.
Yeah.
Dude, that's wrong, man. Yo, I told you I'm a long-time listener, long-time fan. How are you going to do me like that, man?
Oh, sorry, man.
Alyssa.
Hi, Alex.
Oh, my God.
You are such a piece of shit. Are you f***ing kidding me? You're talking about how I looked? Are you seriously going to go there?
This is not fair. No, this is totally not fair. First of all, I'm the one that even told you about this show. And second of all, you lied to me.
You didn't tell me. You turned on the radio.
No, this is totally not even fair.
You want to talk about don't even go there. Don't even go there with me.
You lied to me for 6 months. You lied to me for 6 months. You know what I'm saying? I think that I'm a gentleman. Like, what was I supposed to do? I left you money and everything. Like, I'm not trying to hurt you, you know?
You left me in Canada, you dipshit.
First of all, I got you a plane ticket. You could go back at any time. You had a plane ticket to go there, and I left you money for $1.
Oh, you do not.
Like, what was I supposed to do?
Did you tell that to your mother? Is that what you do? That's what you do with women?
Wait. Why are you talking about my mother? Like, listen, honestly, I think I'm a gentleman, and I think I treated you with respect.
You need to look in the mirror.
No, man, no. This is totally not even fair.
Yeah, man.
So then just tell me, who the hell's in the picture? Who the hell's in the picture? Because it wasn't you.
Yes, it was me.
Yeah,
It was
Alyssa.
you like maybe 5 years ago. It wasn't you today.
Alyssa, did you mislead Alex?
Be honest.
I had my hair. It was a different color.
Really? Just the hair?
Yeah, her hair was different. It was 40 pounds different.
Okay, so Alyssa, you didn't knowingly try to catfish Alex, though.
No, I wouldn't try. I'm not going to do that. No. I mean, just stupid.
I don't know what to think, man.
Listen, I'm not trying to make you feel bad. I was trying to be a gentleman about it. I'm sorry to leave you there, whatever, but I left you money to get home and everything. You know, but I just didn't want to hurt
you.
you.
The gentleman because it's not going to. It's not working.
Yeah,
okay?
don't use that word.
Everyone's
You know, I did the best I could. You know, all you Florida girls are crazy.
Hey, I will agree with you. Florida is a really weird place. But, Alex, do you ever take blame for anything? Because this whole time, that's not fair.
Well, when I'm in the wrong, yeah, but I was misled, man. I am not in the wrong here. I was misled.
All right. Well, Alex, I would love to ask if you'd go on a second date with Alyssa. And Alyssa, you know what? If you will come out here and go on a second date with Alex, I'll fly you out here.
No way.
Yeah, I want these two to go out again.
No,
Alyssa, I will.
It's cool. Don't worry about it. It's cool. It's definitely cool.
Free trip, Alyssa. I'll fly you out here. Send you guys to Vancouver.
No.
And we can do it all over again.
Yeah.
What do you think?
That's
You can stop.
You can go yourself.
Me or
Whatever.
Alex?
At least somebody's gonna be me. You know, ain't nobody you.
Oh, my God.
Oh, you know what? Maybe you should pay for him to get the hair transplant because he's kind of losing it a little in the back of his head.
Oh, no,
How old are you again?
Low blows, man.
Whatever. While you're at it, pay for your lipo.
Somehow
my
this
gosh.
second date turned into like a bad your mama joke fest.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
What would I